morning. Hello, everybody. How are all of you? Not all of you listen to this in the morning, do you? It's just morning for me when I do it. Most often, anyway. Can't say all the time, but hello, everybody. I'm Tracy / Adora with your daily reading, daily motivation, daily kick in the butt, whatever you want to call it. It's one of those take what you will, leave what you won't. It doesn't resonate with everybody, but this is done for everybody. So there's usually something in here that'll help you get going, and usually something in it represents or is significant to what's going on in your life. Okay, so it's one of those take what you will. So let's see, what do I have for everybody? I did a sound bath last night. It was amazing. Claire down at the den, she did this full moon ritual. It was amazing. Asked if I would be joining her to perform the sound bath portion of the evening, and I for sure don't get to play my singing bowls very often. My house is small, and I always have ideas. It's just one of those things. I put things in my own head, and then I get disappointed when I don't do it. So I have plans. I just have to, I'm learning. We all fall off the wagon every now and then, so to speak, of our schedules and our times and our plans. But as long as we get back up, that's what matters, right? So my getting back up is starting to be here for you guys more. So I think I've been doing pretty good. Pat myself on the back. So here we are. We are using the Green Witch Tarot again. And let's see, wow, we have some changes coming up, but I don't see it. See, we're Lady and Lord, that partnership. It's a great partnership, okay? They, and again, it's that type of situation that it doesn't necessarily have to be a person that you have this partnership in, okay? It could be a situation, a place, your own business, your work, your pet, your fur baby, whatever the problem that is happening, be prepared for things to end soon. Okay, I feel like this is being directed to those of you that are I want to say having troubles with who they think is their partner, okay, and what that situation is. So I think things are moving forward, okay. Whatever this situation is that is causing turmoil in that, it's soon going to end. We have the Knight of Wands that has come up after that. As I say, and I try my best to believe that everything happens for a reason, whether it be good or bad, and we need to live our life with that new change, okay, whether it be good or bad. So whenever you're dealing with something like this, there's two sides to every coin, right? There's two sides to every story. There's two sides to every situation. So what's happening here is that I feel like, you're moving in the direction because you're being offered and things are coming in. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So this is where that compromise is coming into play. Okay, this is one of those things where and I don't want to like point fingers or anything like that, but I feel like this is more of a situation where you're going to have the one to compromise. You're the one that's going to have to lay back a little bit, and if this is what you want and where you're going, and I believe it is, okay, this is one of those speed bumps that has come in the way that you need to figure your way out over. I know it will be well, because you will be, look at that one, I love this card. That is the Knight of Chalices, where things are starting to be presented to you. It's like, what, here, it's almost like here's the olive branch, more or less, okay? So, and then with that happening, we have the Three of Wands. Your ship is coming in, baby, okay? Your ship is coming in, where we have the Six of Chalices, where those memories and those childhood dreams that you thought. So I'm getting a feeling that's something that you've been working on for a while, especially with getting the Six of Chalices and then the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands in this aspect, especially since it's a ship that's bringing in, as we all know, they don't move as fast as planes. So things have been progressing, okay? Things have been moving. So what we have is one of these goals that, and I feel it's going to be a big one, because it's one that I feel like Six of Chalices that has been on the plate for a while. One of those things that I feel like can never happen to me, or and just recently you've been working towards that because you know that it can happen for you. Okay, so this Lady in the Lord is this situation that you're in, whether I said it could be a person, place, thing, career choice. It's time for you to stick that pride of yours in the back pocket and move forward, move past this. Knight of Wands. Head towards your sunset, your direction, okay? Head towards your direction. Now, I'm not saying this is a end the relationship, because I don't feel it's that severe. I feel like it's just one of those, there's a situation that has come up that is, you know, kind of putting you in a place of, I don't like this. But you know what? As I'm going to say it bluntly, suck it up and move on. Okay? Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, look at that. Take what you can from this situation. Okay? It's time for you to take what you can, because things will be moving forward in a better direction. You don't want people to take from you either without you knowing. And yeah, is that what we're heading here? Is that what's happening? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah. Nope, that's not that one. Okay, give me a sec here. I want one more. Because we're getting more information on the situation here. Yeah, see the Four of Pentacles. Now you can look at this in a couple of ways, right? You can take it as somebody that is misering, stealing, taking things and not sharing. And then we have the Eight of Swords that is showing us that, you know, things aren't well, things aren't in a good place, you know, but there's nurturing and there's caring there. Okay, so whatever this situation is, like especially with being a Pentacle, I'm feeling more that this is towards something that has to do with like finances, your time, you know, something that is valuable to you. Okay, and by what you've been doing. Yeah, the Death card, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is good. Okay, so yeah, so what we're getting at here is it's what am I feeling like? You're putting too much into and not getting enough back. Okay, that you're holding onto things that really aren't going to do you any good. So when I say move forward from this situation, yeah, move forward from this situation. It's caused you enough, you know, sleepless nights and hoarding. Why is hoarding coming into my brain? But, you know, hoarding doesn't always have to be possessions. Remember that, okay? You can hoard on to bad experiences. You can hoard, you know, grudges. You know, it's time for you to let some of those go, because we have the Death card. Time for that rebirth. Time for you to look past this. So we have the Death card and the Wild Hunt, which is also the Tower card in most tarot decks, where it represents, you know, things coming to a standstill, and it's time to, you know, it's one of these things. I feel like wake up, okay, give yourself till Monday. Wake up Monday morning and say, new outlook. New way to move forward. This is we're moving towards our sunset. This is a little bump in the road there. It's just something that, you know what, I just feel like it's not going to go anywhere if you just stay on it. Okay, it's like both situations are at a standstill, and we're at a point now where it's just agree to disagree, and that's what you need to move forward with. Okay, and that's okay. Not everybody has to have the same point of view, the same outlook, the same goals, motivations. Remember, this is our path, our journey. Okay, and it's how we ourselves move forward and get past these hurdles, because I know you'll do it. I'm not worried about that, because we have the Six of Pentacles. There's everything coming into you, and you being able to share those things with others again, getting yourself back into that situation of, oh yeah, I can do this, let's move forward. Okay, so whatever this little speed bump that you have, that is kind of, not kind of, that is giving you this pause of move past it. Move past it. Move past it. It's, you know, some things cannot be helped, and this is one of them. Okay, so once you do, you'll see things will start like, okay, they're coming back. They're coming back. Look, okay, here, way to go. You did a great job handling that situation. Okay, that is where I feel this is coming along, and because of that is where your ship's going to come in childhood. Goals and manifestations are going to start to come back into play, where your life is going to say, okay, yeah, that was just a speed bump. That was just a speed bump that I had to figure out how to get over. Okay, because yeah, you've been holding on to too much. Okay, sleepless nights. You know, it's time to get back into you know, the reason why and the joy that you had in the first place. Okay, because at one point it was, you know, things you shared and things you did. So it's fitting to start with the Lady and Lord with the first tarot set that I dealt, and then to end with the Six of Chalices, where, as you see, they're both together holding hands, and then they're younger. Holding hands again. So that's how I'm getting the feeling that this has something to do with a long goal that you've been working on, off and on. So whatever it is, it's starting to play itself out, okay? And it's starting to come to that end. The gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So that's it. Remain neutral. Just whatever. We're done with this. It's time for us to move past this and get let's go on, okay? So that's exactly what this is. Okay, it's time for you to move past this and go after and keep your balance in your life. And again, with the Lady and the Lord and the Six of Chalices, those two, the male and the female, the yin and the yang, the male and the female, the yin and the yang, the beginning of this reading, and then, you know, how it ended with your yin and yang being in balance and things starting to come into you again. Okay, so some situations cannot be resolved, and it's just a matter of how you deal with it and how you move on from it. Okay, you know, we can't always have our way. It's just a matter of how we get through it and how we deal with it, right? So there you are. I hope this resonated with you. I hope you take from it what you need and leave what you don't. As always, you know, I do these to, you know, to help all of you and help myself as well, right? It is I take from it what I need, and, you know, as I'm reading it, I'm thinking, you know, that could be for me and this is for them. You know, I know the difference between what resonates with what, because I'm me. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day. I will try my best to be back here tomorrow, but you know, it's one of those things. So yeah, you know, the whole subscribe, like, comment thing. Yeah, it really does help us in the YouTube world, and it is just very little for you, just to click a little button. So you all have a great day, and remember, smile at that person walking by. That just might be the moment that makes their day, their week, their month, or their year. Just think of it if it was yourself and you were having a bad day, and somebody walked by and just, you know, a legitimate, you know, smile with a nod, like, how are you? You know, even giving somebody a compliment, you know, a total stranger. And you know, those are the ones that, for myself anyway, hit home a little bit more, you know, because a total stranger, they don't know me. They're not trying to make me feel good because, you know, they know I'm having a bad day, like my husband, you know, like if he knows I'm having a bad day, he's trying to make me feel better. No, this is just somebody who legitimately likes something. So, you know, try to be nice to your neighbors. So anyways, stay safe, my friends. See you soon.